Hi guys, this is Florida Pio 8. I know that I'm not showing my face, but I'm really tired. Today is Sunday. I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in God and I don't believe in Satan, but today is Sunday. I just wanted to take a little bit of time to rest and relax. I want to talk about this guy, Mark Astor. He is a drug and alcohol attorney. He is in Palm Beach. I've talked to him a couple of times. He does offer free consultations on some things. If you got questions about Baker Act facilities, if you ever been locked up for domestic violence, petty theft, loitering, trespassing, whatever you need in regards to being locked up in a Baker Act facility, you can call him at 561. He's in Palm Beach County, 561-419-6095. He is a good attorney. When you talk to him, he does come off kind of rude, but he does fight for your rights. He does have a lot of knowledge. This is one thing that I hate about YouTube. This is a good attorney, and he only has 33 subscribers. This attorney makes very awesome content in regards to legal matters, and you've never heard of him. He only got 33 subscribers. His videos have only like 22 and 21 views, and this man is actually an educated man with a wealth of information. And it's a shame that his channel is just down in the dumps, and most people have never even heard of him. He's a lawyer. He's an attorney. He does have a license to practice law, and people don't educate themselves on law and legal matters. He gives you free legal education, free legal consultations. This is a real serious man with serious subject matters. And yeah, his channel is buried, but yet you'll get somebody doing makeup slinging palettes, and they're getting millions of views, millions of subscribers, and then they're selling palettes and doing makeup hauls all day, and they're doing clothing hauls all day, but yet an attorney gets 33 subscribers. This man has a ton of educational material, all types of intelligent subject matters, very intelligent man telling you how to fight things, how to get out of Baker Act facilities. If you're from another state, a Baker Act facility is where people get locked up now instead of jails. Only time people go to jail in the state of Florida is for prostitution, murder, and drug dealing. Other than that, the new thing in Florida is Baker Act facilities. If you're in and out of Baker Act facilities for domestic violence, you definitely need an attorney almost all the time if you got good insurance, because you're going to get played by the government, not the government, but the facility, because they want to sit up and make money off of you. This man will tell you out of his own mouth what the schemes are and how to get out of these facilities when you get Baker Acted. So if you are being buried, this is what makes me mad at YouTube. Intelligent, very good information is always being destroyed by people that want to sing and dance all day. You can't have a society where people want to just be entertained and sing and dance all day, and then you don't know anything about the laws of the state of Florida. How in the fuck would you live in your own state and you don't know what the fuck is going on? This man got a video on here. I was just sitting here watching his videos. He got a video right here where he says, how can I get my loved one into treatment? You got so many dumb motherfuckers that actually think that Baker Acts are a form of treatment, but in the video he tells you that Baker Acts are not treatment programs. Some people are stupid and they actually think a Baker Act is a treatment program. A Baker Act is not a treatment program that will get the motherfucker killed. You will end up with a dead loved one if you think a Baker Act facility is a treatment program. Anybody that has ever been Baker Acted will tell you that is not a form of treatment. And if you love somebody, you would never want them Baker Acted. A Baker Act treatment Baker Acts are not known as treatment facilities. Baker Act facilities are for violent people, people that are a danger to themselves and others, people that are explosive, and you will get your loved one killed by somebody locked up in a Baker Act facility. Baker Act facilities also force medications on somebody that could cause liver damage or kidney failure. They could also be given a heart attack or a stroke, and by being injected with something that their body refuses, they could get edema and their heart explodes. What in the fuck are you thinking? If he said that on this video, I'll let you hear him, that people are actually calling him because their family members are on drugs or alcohol. Let me tell you something. Don't ever think that you can force your thoughts and opinions on somebody. If somebody want to drink, what makes you think that by calling the police on them or getting them locked up in a facility is going to make them stop drinking? You can't force your thoughts and opinions onto another motherfucker. You think that somebody is just going to sit here and have you force your thoughts and opinions on them. They don't deserve you forcing them into stop drinking. If they want to smoke weed, they have a right to do that in their home. You wanting to make them stop doing things because you don't agree with it, you are actually doing something to harm your loved one. If you love them, keep your fucking thoughts and opinions to yourself. If they wanted treatment, they would get treatment. But sending somebody to a Baker Act facility is not a treatment. I'll let you hear what this man got to say, because this is ridiculous. You got some people who are so fucking stupid. You think that a Baker Act facility is a form of treatment? That's where people get killed. You can't send somebody to a Baker Act facility and saying, my loved one needs treatment. What? Take it for somebody that's been in the Baker Act facility for domestic violence. You will get your so-called quote-unquote loved one. Your quote-unquote loved one will die. You will kill them by making that decision to force them into a Baker Act facility. That's not a treatment center, sweetie. That's not for treatment. That's not for you to force your thoughts, your opinions, your lifestyle choices onto another motherfucker. You don't have that right to just force your thoughts and opinions on somebody else's life. Regardless of if the motherfucker is sitting up and getting high all night, regardless if the motherfucker is drinking all night, you got motherfuckers that actually want to force their thoughts and opinions on somebody else's life. Why don't you mind your own goddamn business and stop trying to force your thoughts and opinions onto the next motherfucker? Okay, let's listen to his video. This intelligent man only got 42 views. Let's just listen to it.
Hello everyone, and I am wishing you all a wonderful start to the week. As you'll see, I'm dressed to work out. One of the things I love to do every morning, except for Sunday, which is my day of rest, is get a little exercise. So I typically get up between 5 and 6, head to the gym for about an hour. It takes me about 30 to 40 minutes to get some decent exercise done, but I find it really helps me to get the day started. So I'm shooting a quick video this morning because I wanted to discuss the Baker Act with you. We're getting a lot of calls from families who are asking us to Baker Act their loved ones, and when we ask questions, what we're finding is that what they're really asking for is for us to get their loved one into treatment. So let's talk about that just briefly, because the Baker Act is not really designed to help your loved one get into treatment. It's a 72-hour hold to stabilize somebody. So if you are looking to get your loved one into treatment, what you really need to look at is the idea of doing a Marchman Act if there is some substance use going on, or a guardianship, and sometimes both of those. And we're happy to have a conversation with you and chat with you about whether or not the guardianship or Marchman Act would be an option for your loved one. Families are also calling us and saying, well, we're calling the police and they don't want to Baker Act our loved one. So let's just talk about that for a second, because the police are not there to get your loved one into treatment. If it's an emergency and you need to call 911, your family, can call the police. But here's the story: if the police initiate a Baker Act, if the police initiate a Baker Act and your loved one is taken to a facility, and the facility decides to hold them past 72 hours and then goes and files a petition for involuntary placement, you're going to lose control of the situation. And what's going to happen is the state is going to step in. They're going to start making medical decisions for your loved one. So if you want to get your loved one into treatment and you want to maintain control of the situation, give us a call. Let's talk about doing either a Marshman Act or a guardianship. You can call either me or Audra at 561-419-6095, or you can email either one of us, mark@drugandalcoholattorneys.com or audra@drugandalcoholattorneys.com, and we'll be happy to chat with you and talk about how we can help you. Thanks very much.
Okay, guys, so let me tell you something. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, when someone is Baker acted, okay, things are forced on that person that they don't want. Okay, they get unwanted medical treatment. They also getting drugs that they don't need. Okay, they're being forced. Things are being forced on that person that are medically not necessary. So if you understand body chemistry, when things are not necessary for the human body, you know, it's going to damage the person's body. When they're being forced to take drugs or medications, as you would call them, when people are being forced into taking something, that's not going to help them. Okay. So if you love somebody, you would never force your thoughts, opinions, medications on the next motherfucker. Always remember this, that if you love somebody, you take care of them. But sending them off to a stranger to try to force something on them, you're not going to get anywhere with that. Because when the person gets out of a Baker Act facility that you think is a treatment center, when they get out of that, they're going to hate you because you're making horrible decisions on their life. So live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Bye, guys.